Hey friends, so here's a little bonus episode that I'm titling, If You're Feeling Blue, This May Be For You. These are just some quotes that I gathered from Dr. Suess about, I guess, life and love and stuff that will turn your day around. And I'm just doing this because I'm feeling down lately, honestly, and I do live by the quote, very much so. When I'm feeling down and I bring someone else up, I feel better again. So I'm hoping that this works. Let's see if it does. And I want to give you an opportunity to please email me or get a hold of me in any way. You can email me at logan@logantylernelson.com. Put that as an easy link to click in your Android or iPhone device, and just give me some feedback of what you love about the show, what you hate about the show, and who you'd like to see on the show, what kind of guests. The thing that speaks to me most is that the show is about making someone feel less alone, and then also adding in little tidbits of things that they can do to start actually scratching their own itch and create a job that is not yet created, but create it for themselves and start living the life that they deserve. So please don't hesitate. I'm not trying to get an email list down from getting your email. Maybe in the later date I'll have a challenge or something like that. But as of right now, I just want to make a community of people that are really hungry to creating a life that's amazing, that isn't just about like, hey, is this it? Is this life? Because I'll tell you what. Hey friends, so let me ask you real quick. Are you someone who's trying to get more visibility? Who's trying to be in front of the crowd? Well, if that's you, I want to let you know that first of all, you're not alone. Second of all, if you want to get on more podcasts, or ones that actually scratch your own itch, meaning maybe you have a book, or a business, or maybe you do speaking, or if you don't yet do speaking, maybe you can, and maybe you'd love to. Well, I put something together for you, and in this little giveaway, I'm going to show you how to pitch yourself or podcast and how to actually be professional when you show up so you can be the next authority in your niche. So you can start scratching your own itch. I know what it's like to build something, create something, and then there just be crickets. No one wants that. You need to be seen. You need to be heard. Because you have a message to share, a message that is worthy of hearing. Podcasts nowadays, more than ever, are being consumed by people. And guess who's actually learning the knowledge that's being shared? It's podcast listeners. It gives you a license to be an authority in whatever area you really dream of being an authority in. So if this at all starts to give you a little itch to scratch, just email Logan@LoganTylerNelson.com. Again, that's Logan@LoganTylerNelson.com. There's so much more to life than just questioning it. I do a lot of questioning of it, and sometimes I think you just gotta invest in something, and that will often impress you in the ability that you didn't know you had. So anyways, without further ado, enjoy these little quotes from my great friend Dr. Suess to make you feel a little better today. Today you are you. That is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Number 2 is don't cry because smile, it happened. Number 2 is don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Number 3, you have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself in any direction you choose. You're on your own, and you know what you know. And you are the guy who'll decide where to go. Number 4, the more that you read, the more things you will know. The more you learn, the more places you'll grow. That's awesome, right? Number 5, a person's a person, no matter how small. Number 6, unless someone like you cares a whole awful lot, nothing is going to get better. It's not. Number 7, you're in a pretty good shape for the shape you are in. Number 8, you can get help from teachers, but you are going to have to learn a lot by yourself, sitting alone in a room. Number 9, whenever things go a bit sour in a day job, I always tell myself, you can do better than this. I can't believe that's from frickin' Dr. Suess. Why would he say something like that? Number 10, if you never did, you should. These things are fun, and fun is good. Number 11, you'll miss the best things if you keep your eyes shut. Number 12, sometimes the questions are complicated and the answers are simple. I can't believe that quote just came up because this is literally on a page just called 30 Dr. Seuss quotes to change your day. And that came up before I even had done this intro, so that was pretty cool. How I talked about questions are sometimes complicated, but the answers are simple. So thank you, Dr. Seuss, for musing with me. Number 13, fantasy is a necessary ingredient in living. It's a way of looking at life through the wrong end of a telescope. Wow, that's pretty cool. 14, if things start happening, don't worry, don't stew. Just go right along and you'll start happening too. It is better to know how to learn than to know. That's so true. Number 16, sometimes you'll never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Number 17, only you can control your future. Number 18, so open your mouth, lad, for every voice counts. Number 19, be who you are and say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter and those who matter don't mind. Number 20, I'm glad we had the time together just to laugh and sing a song. Seems like we just got started, and then before you know it, the times we had together were gone. Oh, that's awesome. 21, I'm sorry to say so, but sadly, it's true that bang-ups and hang-ups can happen to you. Oof. 22, they say I'm old-fashioned and live in the past, and sometimes I think progress progresses too fast. 23, it's troublesome world, all the people who are in the troubled and troubles almost every minute. You ought to be thankful, a whole leaping lot, for the places and the people you're lucky or not. 24, I know up on top you are seeing great sights, but down here at the bottom we too have the rights. 26, all alone, whether you like it or not. Alone is something you'll be quite a lot. 27, I'm afraid sometimes you'll play lonely games to games you can't win because you'll play against you. 28. Adults are just obsolete children, and the hell with them. 29. Nonsense wakes up the brain cells, and it helps develop a sense of humor, which is awfully important. 30. Children want the same things we want: to laugh, to be challenged, to be entertained and delighted. Well, I would love for you to take a little bit of a moment and think about those. And if you're looking to actually get these in an email, maybe you want these actually written out, I can send you a PDF. Just email me, logan@logantylernelson.com. And please hit that subscribe button because it really helps this podcast get found. And like I said at the beginning of the show, I'm looking for some feedback, honestly. Tell me what you hate. Tell me what you love. But I'm going to preface with this. If you're telling me what you hate just to feel better about, honestly, like don't say anything if you truly don't mean it. Like, if you really think there are parts of this show that need help, please don't hesitate. But don't just, tell someone that their work sucks just to tell them that their work sucks, because I'll tell you what, art is hard, podcasting is hard, YouTubing is hard. The only way we get better is by getting honest notes, by getting honest feedback, by getting people like you that engage. So thank you so much for taking the time to support the show by listening in, and don't ever forget, you matter and you're enough.